Hello, everybody! Welcome to Borahae Con on air. I don't have my phone today. I just realized, so I don't know if there's any comments. Megan, do you have your phone?
I do. I'm actually right now.
Okay, good. We don't have any viewers yet, so I'm sure we don't have any comments yet because there's nobody here. I don't know why my lighting is absolutely terrible. Yours is good. I don't know what is up with mine today, but it's too late to fix it. So, oh well, I'm just going to be fuzzy today, I guess, and kind of gray. I can keep... I'll try this. Ooh, that's not good either. Neither is that. Nor is that. Yeah, I got no idea. Anyway, welcome to Borahae Con on air. What do we have? We always start out with BTS news. Gosh. Oh, Smeraldo Garden. That's the new thing this week. So you told me when I had zero time to look at it, and I said I would look at it later that evening. You texted me and said you have to look at it. It's amazing, and you know my bias is Jimin, so you said I have to see it, which I of course was going to see it, but I just was so flippin' busy that day. I didn't get to it till later on. But what did you think? Because you didn't.
I squealed like this. I did a silent, but silently, so I wasn't.
Oh.
I'm in love. I love
You're in
it.
love.
Oh, I love it so much. I can't stop watching it. The girls are laughing because I'm like, this is the summer jam. This is it right now. I love it. It's too much cuteness.
It's definitely been in my head over and over and over and over again because it's very cute. Very, very cute. There seems to be some discrepancy on whether or not he's spelling out love in sign language during some of the choreography, but you know, if he is or if he isn't, it's still adorable. It's totally awesome if he is. If he's just doing gestures that are something like that, that's awesome too. So cute, so Jimin. Yeah.
Yes. There's definitely an homage to a lot of BTS and ARMY stuff as well. So there's a lot of BTS moves, a lot. And I mean, they're once you see them and they've been pointed out, you're like, oh yeah. But if you're just watching the first time, you're like, why does that look familiar? Why do I know that? It's like all these little hidden Easter eggs. And it's just too much cute. Yeah, I love it so much.
I love the kids. They're adorable. Their little outfits. As soon as I saw their little knee socks on the girls, I was like, oh my God, that's too cute.
And the little dancers, and they put their little arms up and they're like, I'm just, I can't, it's too much.
Yeah. So cute. So cute. I have to be honest though. I don't even know if I should be honest, but okay. The one thing I did say the first time I watched it, and probably nobody else on earth has said this, but when you do a black suit like that and black shoes and then you're wearing white socks, it breaks it up for me. And I focus the entire time on the white socks rather than like the rest of the choreography, and it drives me crazy. So
that was a super Michael Jackson nod. Like,
yeah, I mean, kind of. If they were sparkly, I could see it being that. But for me, if it's all black shoes, black pants, and you've got white socks on, and you're dancing, I am completely distracted by your white socks.
No, I totally agree. And your eye is drawn down a lot for a lot of it, and kind of especially when they're doing the little like toot moves, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was even intentional, but I think it also like it took it from like a fancy suit to like a cute factor to me. Like it was like, we're gonna make this sweet and precious, as opposed to like, you know, we're sensational kind of a thing.
It did, like, but I guess as a you know, decades-long teacher and choreographer of dance,
it was distracting.
My eyes were just drawn to the white socks, and that's all I could see. And I'm like, I really want to watch his whole body, but all I can see is the white socks moving because they stand out so much from the rest of the black. And I actually scanned comments of, you know, lots of different videos and reaction videos and stuff to see, like, am I really the only one? Has anyone else said the white socks were a little distracting? I don't know.
I've seen people comment about it, but I haven't really.
I've seen zero comments about the socks.
Some social media, but I've only seen people being like, look at his little twee socks, like matching the kids kind of a thing, you know, very much like that's kind of what I've seen for it.
Yeah. And I get that it was supposed to kind of be cute or whatever, but like I said, as a, you know, long time teacher, dance teacher, choreographer. It was just like, all I can see is his socks moving. But that aside, besides being distracted by the socks, the rest of it, of course, was amazing and lovely. And yes, I keep playing it too because it's just so darn cute and it gets stuck in your head. And
it is. It's a bop. It's there. Like,
yeah, and I think the choreography is, you know, though it is still somewhat challenging for like the normal person, I think it's like possibly doable for some people, because at least the cute parts.
yes.
So that part's fun because more people can, you know, get into it. Maybe I'm hoping actually that we can slide that, now that I've heard it, I really would like to slide it into our playlist towards the end of the con when we're just kind of opening up to general dancing, because I think that a lot of people may have practiced those moves. I'm just getting that impression.
Yes. Well, and because it is a more doable. It's kind of like with Permission to Dance, where you're like, a lot more people can do this one, so people were picking up on it faster, you know.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that's probably going to happen with this one. So I would like to make sure that, you know, our playlist kind of maybe includes that, and I want to see what people. So if you're hearing me and you're coming to the con, I'm going to try and include that. We're going to try and include that. So if you want to practice up your Smeraldo Garden marching band choreography, that would be cool.
It would be super fun. I actually, one thing I love about the ARMY, the BTS fandom, and is how fast they are at, like, there's already so much art based on this music video, you know, cute little cartoon drawings. And like, it's crazy how I'm like, I just saw this like twice and you already have published art on it.
Yeah, there's already art, there's already edits, there's already
yes, and memes and all the fun things. People are fast. The ARMY is on it.
Yeah, they really are. They really are quick. So quick. Gosh. Okay. So what else? Did anything else come out? I know the V thing. We talked about that last week, so I don't think that's new. Of course, we got some updates from Jin today, in his Jungkook shirt and playing tennis and some other things.
I love. That's one of my favorite pairings. Is the chaotic energy of Jungkook and Jin. Just because it's a delight to watch whenever they're together. It's just like watching, like, it's almost like I have two boys, and it's like watching them play and interact, where they're just being so mischievous, but in a playful, lighthearted way. But it just cracks me up. And when I saw that today, I was like, "This is peak. This is so peak, Jin. I love it so much."
So. Guess what? In StreamYard, apparently I can see the comments. I didn't think I could, but we haven't had any comments, so I didn't know. But I can see comments. We have a comment. We have a comment that ARMY is like Sonic the Hedgehog, because you said how quick they were.
Yes, they are. That's so true.
They roll into a ball.
Facts. Yes, facts.
They do the thing. They do the thing. So yeah. So no. Just the Jin updates, and there was also that other teaser for what everybody thinks is Jimin and Jungkook's little adventure trip.
Yes.
I don't know if you even saw that yet.
I literally just briefly on one of the Instagram things saw like a little.
That's what people think it is, because they didn't say that
into that particular one today, but I did see that was on there. Yeah.
Thankfully, that one is after the call. So
no breathing room.
Yeah, so maybe we can, you know, focus a little more attention on the con before that, and not get, you know, have so much content downloaded that nobody can focus. Sonic also has white socks is the next comment.
Stop it. That's true. And red shoes. Oh. In fairness, I love Sonic. I played Sega more than I should have as a child. I'm not going to lie. And so I love this comparison. I'm all about it. Like my kids, they have the Switch, and we sometimes will play different games. And I always play a lot of the like old school games. And they're like, Mom, you were just so good at Sonic. And you're so good at like Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm like,
I'm not.
The amount of time I spent on it, I'm not going to tell you, children, because that's all muscle memory from my childhood. But I can still hear the when Sonic collects the rings. It's like ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, I didn't really play games too much when I was a kid, so and those kind of games, I guess, I don't know, those aren't as much for me, so I can't say I can do that.
Yeah.
But if you know Sonic, you know he has white socks, apparently.
He does, and red shoes. It's like his thing. So,
we gotta get Jim in some red shoes.
I know. That would be a fantastic meme that they do. Like they did with RM and the little turtle saxophone. Yeah. Every time.
You know why it was a turtle? I wasn't sure why it was a turtle.
The original, the original GIF was like a meme a while ago, because that song was used in a ton of things. That burp, 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 burp. And so that was the original, one of the original ones that was used. So, but they got real creative with it. Like I said, Army is on it. Like I don't know. I sometimes am like, I feel like if you're not paying attention for a few hours, a full day, you come back and you're like, what did I miss?
Yeah, there's a lot. Speaking of cute t-shirts, you guys got to hop over to anybody watching this probably after, because we only have one viewer right now. I did go live on Twitter. The Instagram thing didn't work, but I did go live on Twitter and say, hey, come on over. But anyway, what was I saying? If you're watching this, t-shirts. Yes. Wow. When you're watching this later, you guys should hop over to our one of our guests, What You Got to Say's channel on YouTube, and check out Nico's shirt from a couple videos ago. It is Koya playing the saxophone, and it is adorable. And I think that they're selling them on their channel, as far as I saw. So you guys got to go check that out, because it was super cute. He's one of our guests, and we're super happy to have him support the channel and all the good stuff. So hop over there and check out his really cute Koya playing the saxophone shirt.
Yeah. If I'm looking down, by the way, I'm just keeping up with some of the stuff on here, just making sure I'm not missing any commentary.
Well, I'm seeing the content or the comments, so you don't.
It's coming through. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I love.
So you don't need to do it anymore. We found out it works. So.
Yay!
Yep. I can see it right next to our stream, so we're good to go. Let's see. I'm hoping we can maybe have some of our guests on the live stream. I know they're also darn busy, but I'm hoping to grab some of them for maybe next week or the week after.
Super fun. That would be super fun.
Yeah. But okay, so next segment we go into the con. I don't know that there's a whole lot new besides our big announcement last week, but I mean, goodness, we've had so many big announcements that we thought we were done having announcements.
Yes.
Actually, no, there is a new thing. There is. Since last week, we have another special guest that's going to be joining us via video.
Yeah.
During the con. Actually, two special guests that are going to be, sending us a video greeting to play during the con. So we do have more guests.
Yes.
They're just sad that they can't be there in person, but they are going to represent with a video. So so actually we did have news. Crazy enough. I don't know how we're still having news at this point, but I'm so happy that we do.
Oh, it's so good.
So happy. Also, we have more. We have all this news. I don't think we mentioned the silent auction last week.
That's what I was gonna say.
Gosh, we have so much news.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're having a silent auction, and you're all going to hear about it pretty soon. Everybody that bought tickets, if you didn't buy tickets, once you buy tickets, you'll get an email that'll tell you all about it. But it'll be in the vendor room, and we have all kinds of cool things already lined up. A lot of our guests are donating. Not everybody has to. We said no pressure or whatever. If you want to, that's cool. Just kind of helping us with some extra costs for the con, because unlike a cup sleeve where you can, just kind of promise the restaurant a certain amount of drink spot or having it at a park or something, we're renting an entire hotel, and it kind of costs some money, and bringing people in and paying for a lot of different things. So we are doing that to kind of just bring in some extra funds. But like I said, we have a lot of cool experience offerings from some of our guests, and stuff is still rolling in. We have a painting somewhat like the one back there from me, but a little bit different. This is mine. This is not going anywhere. But I have done another one. We have all kinds of different things. We have some BTS merch, of course. And a lot of it is just cool experiences, but we do have BTS merch and lots of other things. So check it out. That is also news about the con.
Yeah. And it's nice that there's both, because then people can bid on what they want, because obviously, you know, there's really awesome merch that people can add to their collection, but then the experiences are just those opportunities.
There's some good ones, people.
Yeah, there really is. And so that way people can look at it and I mean, obviously people can bid on, you know, more than one thing, but it's really cool to have that option, where sometimes you go to places and there's an auction and there's like only one or two items. We've got an awesome spread.
We've got a bunch already, and probably we'll have more rolling in. Also, you know, we have more news. Oh my gosh. Okay. So again, those of you who bought tickets, here I thought we had no news and we have like 3 or 4 things. Those of you who already bought tickets, like I said, we'll be getting an email very shortly with a bunch of stuff on it. But also we are able to open up our t-shirt sales for another little less than a week. So anyone who did not get a t-shirt yet and really wanted one, you will have a chance. Or any of our new ticket purchasers who just found out about the con a couple weeks ago through some of our new guests, same thing. You have an opportunity to buy t-shirts for a short period of time up until Sunday. So we will have that link in your email. And again, if you haven't bought tickets yet, if you buy them, you will get the ticket or the email right away anyway. So if you get in before Sunday, you can still get an official Borahae Con t-shirt.
Yes, super exciting.
If you haven't seen it, if you want to maybe explain, you can see it on our socials or on our website. I'll actually put that page back on the website. I made it go away for a little bit when the sales were over, but I can put it back. So if you want to explain what it looks like, Megan, at least you can.
Yeah, it's a white t-shirt. It's unisex. It's a nice softer cotton. It's kind of mid-weight, so it's not like super thin or super thick. It's a really nice kind of mid. And it has our little logo on the front with just the logo, the finger heart with the purple hearts, you know. And then on the back, it has also that logo, but it has the words, and it says Borahae Con 2024 and Nashville, Tennessee. So it's really cool shirt. It's cute and it's simple.
It's really big on the back too. So
yeah, so it's like kind of like it's fun. It's
little cute on the where the pocket would be, and then it's big on the back. So
yeah, yep, absolutely. And it's exciting. I love t-shirts everybody collects different things, but for years that was.
Oh, you froze. I think she's saying she collects t-shirts. Are you back? Okay, you froze a bit. I think you were talking about t-shirts.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back. You were talking about t-shirts.
Okay, yes. I was saying I love t-shirts. I collected them because it was a souvenir that I could wear that was like a living memento. And I used to travel quite frequently, so little tiny things I couldn't always bring with me, but t-shirts you can wear anywhere. So
yes, you can.
Yeah,
tis true. Tis true. So t-shirts. There was something else I was going to say that had something to. In case, why are our comments? Let it go. Did we say let something go? We've got frozen in the comments.
Explain what my screen froze. So my screen was frozen, like the word frozen.
Got it. Okay. Con brain. I have con brain, people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it lately. I've been doing nothing but con almost 24/7, except for sleeping and trying to make sure that I eat. And maybe getting myself to the pool once or twice because it helps some of my stuff that I need help with. Anyway, I wanted to explain that our logo, we never said this except to like a couple of private conversations I've had, but just so everybody knows, if you're watching this, our logo was actually designed very intentionally. So we have the big purple heart, and then there are 7 other hearts. I know some of them are bigger than others, but that was just for design purposes. Obviously, none of the members are more important than others, but just to make it look cute for design purposes. But There are 7 little purple hearts under there. That was on purpose. And also the hand itself is not the color that you're normally going to see when you see, photos of the little, what am I saying, cartoon finger heart. We actually did it. We changed the gradient of the color in the hand so that it is kind of halfway between black and white. Yeah. So, fun fact.
Neutral.
Fun fact: we were very intentional with our logo, and everything about this con is about being welcoming and inclusive and loving and all those fun things. So, all those good.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I was distracted. Now the comments say "waka waka." I like Fozzie, I guess. We got a comedian. Okay, so what else can we say about the con that we haven't already said? If you want to know more stuff about the schedule or all the cool stuff that we're doing, I would say, well, I mean, you could watch one of our last live streams, or we could just tell you super quickly. So we've got, Liam McEwen, yay, doing an interview that we're interviewing him. Then he is doing some Run BTS style games with a couple of groups of you that are going to come in to his programming room. We've got John Reeves and Nico from What You Got to Say doing a reactors panel. We have karaoke. We have a BTS quiz game. We have Share Your BTS Story Circle with me. I'm going to be life coaching you. No, I'm not going to be life coaching you. Just facilitating everyone sharing their stories in a nice, safe space. And a craft room where you can go and do crafts, or BTS related crafts and puzzles, and stop it. Oh, people, be doing your fan art. Example. Be making your fan art. Be making your fan signs. They're all 2x2 or smaller. Make those things now because we want them in our contests. Practice your dad jokes. Practice your air kiss. Megan, give us an air kiss sample, please. Oh,
okay.
Oh no, you froze. That's a horrible time to freeze. Right when you're okay, there we go. You froze right before you did anything. You're like, oh, okay. And that's all we got.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so what I did was a little
You're frozen again. There we go. Okay, now you're not. Hurry, do it.
Okay. Did it freeze? Did it go through?
No, it was very posh.
Yes, like, that is the posh one that the kids and I do. Version. Yeah, the posh version is where we kind of just turn to the side a little bit and we do. It's like a semi wink where you're like,
yeah. Now that was a sample. The rest of you know that you've got up to 30 seconds. So you can use that whole 30 seconds. You can not use that whole 30 seconds. You can do any kind of little song and dance, pull out hearts like they did. You can do something completely different than that. Leading up to that big air kiss at the end. So that was just a sample.
I'm a little sad that I can't be part of that because I have a whole little routine.
Oh, you have a whole routine?
Like a little song and dance, a little hair flip, like.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
awesome.
we play the guess the look game at home frequently, and it's similar to the air kiss in that it's like you get like usually we do about 10-15 seconds, and you kind of do these poses, and everybody's to guess what your final face is going to be like. Happy, sad, scared, mad, silly, and so you're doing this pose, and a lot of times what you're doing is going to be opposite of you're trying to throw people off from your final kind of.
That sounds like a fun game.
It is. It's a really fun game that we like to play sometimes. It's a good way also, not just fun, but also a great way to teach people how to like figure out kind of clues and start to learn, anticipate what might happen.
That's fun.
Anyway, all that to say, I have a lot of practice. I wish I could be a part.
I'm sorry that you're not eligible. I know some of our other team members would like to enter the dad joke contest, but they are not eligible either.
Everybody should be thankful for that.
We've got some guys on the team who are especially good at dad jokes, and they're quite groanerish. So, yeah.
Correct.
So, but I mean, we welcome groaners as long as they make us smile. But unfortunately, these two gentlemen are not what's the word? Oh goodness, con brain help. Eligible, thank you. Oh my god.
Yes, eligible. Yes.
Oh my con brain. My con brain.
But you know who is Nico, and I think
Nico is eligible. Yes.
Encourage, because this is something I really want to see.
I think all of Nico's fans really want to see it too. I've seen quite a few comments under his videos when he said, "I'm thinking of entering the dad joke contest." Definitely egging him on. That is a good thing. I've heard from one comment that he is definitely Jin's protege as far as that is concerned. So he definitely should represent in that dad joke contest. So yes, everybody, get your fan art, get your fan signs, get your air kiss and your dad joke contests ready to go. Gosh, so many other things that we're having. God of Destruction Jenga in honor of RM. Jimin versus Chair musical chairs in honor of Jimin. Again, like we said last week, if you have not seen that video on our socials, go check it out because it is fun.
So funny.
Especially the end. Good. Make sure you watch all the way till the end. That's the best part. Let's see. And then funny acrostic poems. We're going to kind of do a hybrid between Korean acrostic poems and American acrostic poems. So because there's a little bit of a difference between the way we do it in English and the way they do it with syllables in Korean. So we're going to kind of hybrid it and make it super fun and funny. So we're going to offer doing it with syllables or also, just with the acronym kind of down the side. So there are different ways to do it, but they are supposed to be funny acrostic poems. So we are going to, we're going to work on that, making them funny. So be funny, everybody.
Bring out the silly. Bring out the silly. Yes.
Gosh, so many more things. Cup sleeve, how to host a cup sleeve. There's so many more things. Yeah. There's so much. And then, of course, all the entertainment.
That's going to be super exciting, too. I'm really excited. So everybody make sure you look over when you're coming. You get your tickets, you get your email, look over the schedule. And
the schedule will be in the email that I'm going to send pretty soon.
Yeah, pick the things that you really want and give yourself time so that when you get there for the evening entertainment, you are well hydrated, well fed, and ready to
party.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
And we're starting out the entertainment with Prism Crew, and they go hard. If you have seen any of their videos, they go hard.
I'm so excited.
They are very close to the guys as far as the level of their choreography. I think they probably just, don't quite have as much of like, this is our full-time, we're doing it 100 hours a day, but you almost wouldn't know that because they are darn close. 3-time world champions now. And like Incredible. I said, they are definitely darn close to the level of choreography that the guys do. And then they do hit it hard. So they're going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. We've got Yali and Isabel in between one of their sets because they go so hard they need a minute to breathe. And before they come back, because they've got three different songs they're doing. Yeah. And then Liam Cron will be in one of those slots as well, and in between. And then we've got Miro featuring Liam Cron for a little couple songs in his hour set right after that. So live BTS covers plus some of Miro's originals. There'll also be some of Miro's original CDs in our auction, and he will be selling them there if you don't get an auction one. So
it's so good.
Listen to his clip. He's so good. He just, I don't know. Every time I look at our guest list or, watch the videos of the dance crew or listen to Miro or whatever, or watch one of Liam's videos or what you got to say, I'm just always like, oh my gosh, we're so lucky. This is so great.
Yes, it's awesome. I've had even family that has been, they're like, wow, like you guys have incredible. Yes, I'm like, I know. I'm like, I'm so excited. It's just been awesome. And for, the people that have been there since, the start, just to see where we're at now it's pretty dreamy. It's really great. So yeah.
Yeah, especially because it's an idea that popped into my head last year that, you know, may not have ever seen the light of day if you guys hadn't joined on, because I knew I couldn't do it all by myself. So
yeah, no, it's been awesome to watch it grow, to literally start from an idea and turn it into a reality has been just really beautiful. Really, really awesome to be.
It's been a ride. I'll tell you, it has been an emotional ride, but
it's been a roller coaster.
One day we're like, oh my God, this, that, whatever. And the next day it's like, oh my God, this beautiful thing just happened.
Yes.
So it's very much been back and forth with you know, the planning of if it's like, oh my God, or if it's like, oh my God, this beautiful thing happened. But thankfully it's been both on both sides to keep it balanced for us. So, but it's been a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. I've definitely ignored my other businesses for the past 5 or 6 months. So completely. This has like been all I can do. And I don't think I even have the brain cells to work on other things right now.
No, it is actually like, it's one of those things where it when you're working on an event, there are so many things that are time sensitive as well. It's very consuming. It becomes all consuming. You can actually schedule in a break, like breathe, go to the pool, a nice dinner, you know, whatever it is. But
nice
it is
dinner. I like grab whatever I can shove in my mouth. If I luck out.
I definitely, after years of working in, you know, with hair and spending, you know, 10 plus hours on my feet and eating like an energy bar, I now make time because I can. I'm like, okay, I will schedule 30 minutes to sit down and drink this iced coffee and have this, you know, breakfast. And also I'll say, in fairness, because I do have kids that are younger still, I have to feed them, and so that forces me to
well, and definitely, like, I'm a life coach, I'm all about wellness, and you know, so I do eat and whatever. It's just that my schedule,
it's hard,
of how it used to be versus what it is now, and because I know it's for a goal and it's not just like it's like this all the time. If my schedule was like this all the time, I would definitely, you know, be better about carving out those times and making sure I'm doing certain things. I think because it's like all towards one goal, it's just like, okay, well, this is what I got to do right now. And, you know, it's not as much in my mind to be like, okay, my life is always like this, so I have to make sure. I mean, I get up and do my meditations and, you know, make sure I do my morning exercise and stuff like that. So there are things that are definitely non-negotiable that I don't get rid of, but I've definitely been going to bed way too late.
Sleep it's important. Like, I've had a few rough nights too. And I wake up the next day and I'm like, this is why they recommend at least 8 hours, because mom is tired. So
well, I assume we'll be on adrenaline the day of the con, because although the rest of you are checking in at 10, we'll be there at 7 or before.
Yes,
and we'll also be there the day before, setting everything up. So
yes, and by the time we're all done and home, I told my husband, like, I don't even want to count how long that day is going to be. We're just going to call it a full 24-hour day at this point, because I'm just going to assume.
Oh, I love the next comment. Sing the tomato song when you're tired. You know that Run BTS episode, right? Oh, you're frozen again.
Yes. Yes. Can you see me? Am I back? Yes. Am I back?
Yeah.
Am I back now? Okay.
Yes, you're
perfect.
back.
I think I've noticed that it freezes if I make a really big sudden movement. So I'm trying to stay.
Yeah. So it says sing the tomato song when we're tired. So I'll have to do that. Although I'm not sure I know the words.
I just saw somebody actually make a little tiny cartoon out of that, where what they do, it's one of my favorite things that I found through it's just so silly, but it's just like simple cartoon drawings, and it's the lyrics but in English, so you know, you can understand what they're saying, and the image shows whatever the lyrics are.
Send it to me so that we can sing it when we're tired.
I was just crying.
Because that'll be fun because it'll be a good way to wake ourselves up and also like laugh. So
Yes.
I really would like to laugh while I'm waking myself up. So please send that to me so I can learn the English words and
I
sing the
will.
tomato song.
I will. I had a good laugh this morning about.
Hi, Whitney. We're so excited too. Thank you for popping up in our comments.
Yay!
Whitney says she's so excited for this event, and we're so happy to have you, and we're so happy to have you in our comments. Usually we end up talking to ourselves mostly. Neither does Jim and know the words. Yeah, okay, come on, he does. Just he knows the words to the tomato song. Anyway, Megan, will you please send me the tomato song?
I'm going to send that to you. Yeah, I just saved it earlier today. I'm not even joking. If I had
no, send it because I wanna learn so that when we are on like extended day and not much sleep, I can sing it and we can laugh and we can stay in good BTS energy when we're like zombie.
Yes.
Or we can turn into BTS zombies too.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of like spontaneous dancing as well, just to get the hype up.
For us? Oh, I don't know.
That's what I do sometimes to hype myself up. I just like I'll just sometimes start doing the little bit. Did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? If I'm looking for something around the house, or I'll just like even with the kids, if it's hot in the house, we need to turn the AC down. I'll just literally turn to them and I'll be like, fire. And they're like, oh my gosh, Mom. They're like, you're so weird, but I don't care. This is how I hype myself up. So
yeah, well, I'm appreciating these comments because they're helping us be even more silly than we normally are here. I'm actually a little concerned about what next week and the week after's live streams are going to look like. I think they're going to be pretty insane because we're going to just be like, oh my god.
It's gonna get progressively more fun, is what you're trying to say.
Oh yeah, yeah. That fun that you get when you're real overtired and yeah, haven't really taken a decent break. Yeah.
Yeah. My grandmother used to always say, "We've reached the loopy level." So
yeah, I'm kind of already there, but I think I'll get there a lot worse coming up. So. Oh, for sure. Okay, so time to get even more loopy. I have not given you this week's game at all, so this is going to be completely new to you. If you want, I can do mine first so that you have some idea what I'm even talking about. Because
well, let's see what it is, and then I'll tell you.
So what it is what childhood playground game would you put each member with, and why?
Ooh, okay.
So do you want me to go first? Just give you an idea.
Sure, you can go first. We might have some repeats if you do, but go ahead.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so my first one was Jimin and Hopscotch.
Okay.
And my reason for that is because he's got the balance, he's got the coordination. We've seen him in how many Run BTSs, like holding up one leg for I don't even know how long. So he can definitely hop on his one leg. He did that cool step over in the air that one time where he looked like he was stepping over the box or whatever.
Yeah.
So I definitely see him being graceful playing hopscotch. So I definitely put Jimin with hopscotch.
Okay.
Do you want to do one or do you want me to keep going?
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, darn it. That is mine in the comments.
In the comments?
Yes, Greg, that's mine. He said V and hide and go seek. That was mine for V, actually, was hide and go seek. And it's because he is mischievous. Yes. And he would be great at that.
And when he like hides in the glass case and RM is literally like, what are you doing?
Exactly. I mean, can we really see V doing anything besides hide and go seek as far as childhood playground games? No. I mean, we could, but I think he'd definitely be the best member for that game.
Yeah. Okay, I would say I would nominate
Uh-oh. I think you're frozen. What? Say it again. You nominate who?
I would nominate Jungkook for Capture the Flag because he would be. Can you hear me? Am I frozen?
Yeah. Did you say catch your bag?
Capture the flag.
Oh, capture the flag. Okay, I thought you said catch your bag. Okay.
Did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? No. capture the flag because
Yeah.
he's fast
Yeah.
and he's
Like
really
Sonic
good
with the white socks.
at yeah, I would definitely nominate him for capture the flag. I actually, so to be different for V, I'll say well, I know it was called different things in different regions, but horse, the basketball game where you have to shoot for the letter. Because have you ever seen when they were up on the rooftop and when they were on one of the American shows? I don't remember.
Yeah, where they were yelling at Bang PD about different stuff.
He was literally V was sinking all the shots. I was like,
oh no, when they were playing basketball. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Oh, when they're yelling at that was a funny one too. It was so funny because I saw that with the girls, and that was another reason that my daughter was like, "Oh, I just love him so much." I'm like, yes, he's talented at basketball too, apparently. So I would definitely play that game with him. That would be fun, and especially the way we played it as children. Like, if you lost, you had to do something really silly and funny as well. Like, you didn't just lose a letter, but you had to like do something kind of embarrassing, like.
You guys played good games when you were a kid. I didn't do that. We didn't. Extra rules.
When in the summertime, when I was at my dad's house, we lived in a cul-de-sac, and literally, except for 2 houses, there was basically about 9 or 10 houses in this cul-de-sac, and all the kids were within a 5-year age range. So our parents were basically like, after breakfast, they're like, "Have fun. See you when the sun goes, down." Like it was really very. It was fun because we were all in a very contained area and it was very safe and fun. So we got creative with our games,
So we have more comments. Whitney says, "Hear me out, Jin, as Simon says."
That would be so fun.
And then she says, "Or red light, green light." I think we've seen him in that before, a version of that when they were on the pillows, scooting towards him. And he kept flipping around. So
yes,
I see it, Whitney. I see it.
Okay. I would say actually let's do Jimin for Duck Duck Goose.
Oh, okay.
Because he's real as graceful and talented as he is, he's also really good at slamming his body to the floor quickly.
He is. He loves the floor. Yes.
Duck Duck Goose, he'd be so good at that thing. He'd run fast and then slide into it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that one.
That would be fun.
I picked him for hopscotch, but I definitely see the Duck Duck Goose and sliding back, to the ground before he gets caught. Yeah, I see it. I see it. So I got a goofy one. I see RM doing jump rope. What do you think about that?
That's so funny.
I know some people may disagree and say that he'd probably trip over it or something, but I don't know. I see that being his game is jump rope.
I mean, why not? He'd give it a good go, at least. He'd give it
I think he'd be good at it. I don't know that he'd be, able to do like some kind of crazy double Dutch, like jump in, jump out, do some kind of cartwheel while he's in there kind of thing. But I think he'd be really solid at jump rope.
Yeah. And we're talking about like outside games, right? Like kids, like summertime
playground games. Yes.
Okay, playground. Got it. Okay, because I was like, I could think of a few for RM and Suga that are like kid games, but not necessarily playground. I guess for Suga, what I would pick is Thumbs Up 7-Up. Did you ever play that game?
I did, but only inside. That was when you had inside recess.
Okay, we would play that on one of our playgrounds, had those seats that rock back and forth, they were different animals like springs.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we would sit in a circle and we do Thumbs Up 7-Up. I could see that for him because that's like the lowest key of game. There's no running really involved. There's not, like, you just kind of get to like chill and be like, and it's a little bit of a kind of guessing using your mental capacity. So, I could see that. Gosh, who am I?
Any comments from the Peanut Gallery? Do you guys want to give us any more of your
ideas? Yeah.
Ideas. So I actually see Suga doing basketball because that's his thing. So like, I don't know, can we give him anything? I agree with the low key thing. So the 7-Up thing, I definitely see that. But if he had to do something active, I mean, we got to give him basketball. Oh, we get that RM would play chess on the playground as a kid, though. Was there chess boards in your playground?
There wasn't. No, there wasn't on mine.
You didn't have outdoor chess.
Yeah, I guess maybe for RM I would do.
But I see it. If there was like he says yes, they did have outside chess. Okay,
interesting.
Everybody had different childhood playground games, I guess.
There was a playground. There was a playground near us that had outdoor checkers, and they were like it was large, like
those big huge ones. Yeah.
So I could see him doing that. Like a fun checkers game outside. I was gonna say for J-Hope, maybe freeze tag.
That's what I put him as. Is not necessarily freeze tag, but like freeze dance. Because when I taught at my studios all those years, when I taught all the ages, I taught from 2 to adults. But when I had my little ones, one of the games they would always play is freeze dance. So you'd play music, and then when you stop the music, they'd have to freeze. However they were dancing.
Yes.
So I definitely saw J-Hope doing that. But what you said, say it again. You said
freeze tag. It's kind of
tag. Yes. Yeah. So yeah.
It's kind of the same thing, although it's a lot more fun on a playground.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. We got another comedian comment.
That's totally good. I actually, on the playground, freeze tag is way more fun because the whole playground is the, opportunity to basically be like, you're running up the pole, you're going down the slide. Like it's more fun than just playing freeze tag in a field where you're just running in circles. Playground freeze tag is top notch for sure. And then who am I missing? I'm only missing Jin.
Yeah, we've got a J-Hope, J-Rope. Mr. Comedian's at it again in the comments.
Oh, that's funny. Let me think. Jin.
What do everybody else? I'm trying to think because I did Suga, Jimin, RM, V, J-Hope. So I have more to do also.
What would I say for Jin? I feel like Jin would, because he likes to do competitive stuff too.
I feel like Jin would do some kind of like Foursquare. I see him with Foursquare.
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say wall ball or Foursquare. I don't know if you had wall ball, but it's like
is that dodgeball? Is that the scary one where people try and like take you out with the ball?
Dodgeball is scary. Wall ball is I think that is unique to, I'm sure it's everywhere, but it was very popular in the Pacific Northwest. And it's basically like those red, medium-sized bouncy balls.
That's totally what I saw him with, was a big red ball. Yes.
And you hit it, and it has to bounce on the ground and hit the wall. And then it comes back, and then the opponent has to hit it and bounce it against the wall, but it can't go past a certain line. It's almost like playing tennis with yourself, like a racquetball kind of. It's kind of like a racquetball, but there's no racket. It's just a ball, and it's on a school playground, and it's concrete and a wall. That's all you need for it, and an imaginary line. But people get real intense, and they like people would hit it with their fists like this along the ground. So we call those skimmers, where it would like barely bounce once before the wall, and it was almost impossible if somebody had a real good rhythm to. I could see.
So it's kind of, that move would be kind of like somebody. What do you call that? Spiking the ball in volleyball.
Yes.
Con brain. Words. Whitney says she sees Tay and Jimin playing mermaids, but it would be in the pool. So that would have to be a. I want to hear more about this, Whitney. Tay, what I want to hear more. I'm not quite picturing where the mermaid. I know I get it, but I tell me more. I want to hear more about this Tay and Jimin playing mermaids.
Yeah, this is great. If it's anything like the games we played, it had to do with flipping your hair like Ariel, where you would start at the bottom, you swim like through the top and flip your.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, it's because I did that big old move.
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
No big old moves.
Yes, no big old moves.
We've also got Jin with Spin the Bottle. What age playground are we talking about?
Yeah,
here?
That's true. That's not a childhood
playground.
I wasn't playing that as a kid. That was it.
I feel like we've graduated to like middle school or something where there isn't really a playground.
School. Yeah, junior high, upper middle school. That's funny.
Yeah, you don't really get to go out for recess there.
Yeah. True.
Oh, now it's been changed to Air Kiss. Is that a childhood playground game? Air Kiss? You just go around with all the people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what this is going to be? What I'm doing right here. This is going to end up being the thumbnail. Is like a stream of my hand going like this. That's what YouTube's going to pick for this. Thumbnail's going to be like this.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't. Did I do RM? I don't remember if I did.
I don't think you did, but we got a clarification. Spin the bottle with an Air Kiss, so it's not. It's not. We haven't graduated to middle school. We're still in elementary school.
That's so funny. Yeah, So one of the things that we used to didn't have a game, but one of my favorite playground games when I was growing up was to see. We would get graded on how high you swung and pose that you did when you were jumping off of the swing.
Oh, that sounds like a Run BTS game.
And you had to stick the landing too. It was a real.
That sounds like a Run BTS game.
My gymnastic skills, my dancing skills as a child came in real handy for that game. I didn't always swing the highest, but I did stick the landing really well.
That sounds like something where they should have, like in Run BTS, they should have had the camera doing the poses at the certain time. We're like,
that is.
I would love to do that at the con if we had like the capability and the brain width to make that happen. I would love for that to be one of our Airbnb. Oh my God, con brain! Run BTS. Gosh, games. But. It's too obviously it's too much to add to our plate. Oh my gosh, I said Airbnb. I have
do see in the I can see comments now. I just saw what you're saying over there from the
you're seeing them?
I was on the wrong side. Whitney said Jacks and marbles. That would be perfect for RM.
True.
Perfect. That's brilliant.
True. Yep.
I was not very good at that game, like Pog and those games. I was just not very.
Wait, what's Pog?
I'm dating myself.
Little
circular.
I'm older than you, but what's Pog?
Pog. It's those. They were little circular discs, is the best way to describe them, and they had different characters on them, and you flipped them, kind of like you flip them, and there was different points, and it's really the only way I know how to describe it. So, a choose your. That's funny. Yeah. So
I'll bring a choose your own adventure book and read it to his friends.
That's true. I think those are some great games. We went over a lot of really good games.
We did. I think I missed one of the members though. Okay, so
you didn't do Jungkook yet.
No, I didn't. You're right. I think he's the only one I'm missing. Okay, so football. I definitely see him in football.
Okay. Yes.
Kind of the rough and tumble and the running.
American
football, yes. Okay. Not soccer football, no. American football.
Yeah, we used to do that in our neighborhood as well. And this was a different neighborhood than the other one I was describing. And in this neighborhood, I was the oldest kid by a few years. And so I was all-time QB because it wasn't fair for me to, play with the kids that were 5-6 years younger for this particular type of game. So I would just be all-time QB, and it was so fun. It was a great way to
Uh-oh. You're frozen again. Hey, while she's frozen, Whitney, seriously, I want to hear more about, he would slay capture the flag. That's what Megan said before for Jungkook was capture the flag. Whitney, I really want to hear more about this mermaids thing. Come on now. Give it up. Tell us more. Don't leave us hanging. I want to know more about Tay and Jimin playing mermaids. Why did that come to your mind, and what do you envision them doing to play mermaids? I really do want to hear this. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for you to tell us, because I think not only do I want to know, I think our viewers want to know. I think that when our viewers, when we have them later, when they're not.
I'm guessing as she's probably writing. I'm guessing though, at least for mermaids, what we did was I know I froze last time, so I won't do the motion, but if you remember in The Little Mermaid, when she comes up on the rock as she's singing the end of Part of Your World, she literally flips back, like she's bent forward and flips, and her hair forms this gorgeous wave, and the water just kind of cascades.
The water flies off of it. Yeah.
Yes, my sister and I used to do that as a contest, and we would make our poor mom sit there and be like, "Who is this better? Who is this better?" And we'd like swim under the water and. Yeah, see, play a whole story.
Just play around acting like mermaids in the water and build a whole story around your mermaid character. Why are they mermaids though? Did I miss like some content where they were mermaids?
I just feel like it's probably the hair thing, and they love to like come up with stories because they
always have story thing. Yes, they're always doing their little side stories. Yeah. But why mermaids? I'm so interested in why.
The hair colors. I bet it's the hair colors because they have had the most mermaid hair by far.
Tell us why, Whitney. Tell us why. I want to know. I want to know what's in your head. I want to know what if I missed content or what. Because remember, this game is you could tell us what it is, and then you got to tell us why. So now you've told us how they're going to play around like mermaids, but you got to tell us why. Little did you know when you made us happy by giving us a comment that we would make you explain it. But I mean, we've got 4 whole viewers now, and I think the rest of them. Oh, now we only have 3, but I think the rest of them want to know too. Why are they mermaids? What did I miss, or what do you see them doing? Because I bet it's awesome, and I don't know what it is though.
It does. I mean, especially if you look at some of V's last stuff from Layover, though, he has, a few of the videos where he has the water and, swimming a lot.
She says, LOL, they're just mermaids. That's all I can say. They're magical and majestic. Okay, I believe you. That's all I wanted to know.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Okay.
I would agree, those are 2 very accurate descriptions for Tay and Jimin. I concur, Whitney.
We're with you, Whitney.
Yep.
We're with you. Thank you again for commenting, and we're sorry to put you on the spot, but also we love that you just gave that really mic drop answer, because it's making this live stream that much better. So thanks.
It is. We love to hear from you guys as well. It's we chat all the time, on not just live, but we chat all the time too. So
not just live. Oh, we definitely chat all the time. In fact, that was a thought I was having while I was showering after the pool today, was like, what's it going to be like after the con when I don't talk to you like multiple times per week?
We're going to have to start sending each other like, we're going to have to start sending each other like little BTS gifts, little like BTS memes and things.
Yeah.
Checking in.
Be like, what's missing from my day?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Something's not there. I can't think. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. So I think we've gone through all the members. You did everybody?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Any more from the Peanut Gallery on any of the members you guys missed, and what you'd like to tell us, where you see them being the best at children's playground games? That's today's game. Always surprising Megan with my games. I come up with random
I
games.
like surprises, so it works out well. I am a fan of being surprised. I do my best thinking on the spot, so no.
There you go. Well, I don't see any more comments from the Peanut Gallery, so thank you for joining us today. Thank you for those of you who will be watching this later. And again, we're so excited. And Whitney, I don't know if you were on before or if you got a chance to get a t-shirt, but you will be getting an email very soon. And if you didn't get a t-shirt and you want one, or anybody else is watching this that didn't get a t-shirt and they want one, we are opening that back up for a little less than a week, because we're able to get in a little bit of a rush order here. So just wanted to put that back out there. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we will see you all next week. Same place, same time, 6 p.m. CST, right here on our YouTube channel.
Bye.
Toodles. And we're still ending. It's